Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be discussing the literary device Allegory. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to tell what an allegory is, give examples of the literary device Allegory, tell why writers use allegory. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. What then is an allegory? An allegory is a work that conveys a hidden meaning, usually moral, spiritual, or political, through the use of symbolic characters and events. Or, an allegory is a work of art that makes extensive use of symbolism in order to communicate a broader moral or meaning. Nearly every aspect of an allegory, from form to object, dialogue, setting to major plot events, can be interpreted as having a secondary or symbolic meaning that fits into the allegory's broader meaning. All allegories use symbolism, but not all writing that uses symbolism qualifies as allegory. Allegories are characterized by the use of symbolism that permeates the entire story to the extent that, essentially, all major characters and their actions can be understood as having symbolic significance. The story of the tortoise and the hare is a well-known allegory with the moral that a slow and steady approach, symbolized by the tortoise, is far better than a hasty and overconfident approach, symbolized by the hare. Let's consider one of the famous allegories in literature, Animal Farm by George Orwell. Animal Farm is a political allegory. It tells the story of animals on a farm owned by an abusive farmer. One night, a boer named Old Major gathers all the animals in the farm together. Knowing that he will soon die, Old Major gives a speech in which he reveals to the animals that men cause all the misery that animals endure. Old Major says that all animals are equal and urges them to join together to rebel. Old Major dies shortly afterwards. But the farm develops this idea into a philosophy of animalism, and they defeat the abusive farmer in an uprising, renaming the farm Animal Farm. What follows is a long story of political turmoil among the animals, with the pigs rising to power and becoming oppressive rulers themselves, amending Old Major's revolutionary statement that all animals are equal to a nonsensical one that justified their dominance. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Animal Farm is an allegorical story about communism, the political ideology that promotes the eradication of class and the equality of all people in the world. Old Major symbolizes the fathers of communism, Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin, while the hypocritical ruling class of pigs represents the Soviet government in the wake of the Russian Revolution. George Orwell likely chose to use an allegorical story to attack totalitarianism rather than attacking it directly or explicitly, because it was such a sensitive political subject at the time he wrote the book. Let's now move to why writers use allegory. 1. To address a controversial topic. There are certain topics that are difficult to discuss directly in writing. For example, it might be too controversial or impolite to refer directly to sensitive or ongoing political developments. 2. To make something more interesting. By presenting a story that illustrates a moral or idea, rather than explaining it directly, writers can make their audience more likely to engage with and ultimately absorb the message you're trying to convey. 3. To make something more understandable. Allegories can make complex and abstract ideas concrete, and therefore making them more understandable to readers. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video.